we started doing PAX, and by we I mean me. I started doing PAX in 2013. Was the first year we had a PAX booth, and we were going to show Eugenics, and Eugenics was nowhere near ready to show, and so we ended up showing Meat Boy, like old Meat Boy, like on the Xbox 360. And our booth was kind of terrible, and we sold T-shirts, but PAX was kind of black. The next PAX I went to was 2014, and that was PAX East, and we did show Eugenics there. And, Eugenics still wasn't ready. People were actually more interested in the Steam controller than they were the game, because the game just wasn't finished. Like, the design, the AI, nothing was fully realized. We probably shouldn't have shown. Again, and this is going somewhere, I promise. So 2014, also in 2014 at PAX West, several months later, that's when we first showed Super Meat Boy Forever, and everybody loved it. So I went from my first PAX to being kind of ho-hum, my second PAX being like, oh God, my third PAX being great, and then we didn't work on Forever for like 3 years, and nothing was coming out. So every PAX after that, and we only did PAX West because I live in Seattle, so it's just right across the bridge. The only PAX, like every PAX, like PAX 2015, 2016, I guess it was just 2 PAXs, but they got increasingly more burdensome because I was showing the exact same game, saying the exact same, I don't know when the game's coming out because I had no idea because we weren't actively working on it. And PAX became really depressing. Instead of being like, developers often talk about PAX as being like this B12 shot because you see people playing your game and you see people get excited and you see all these things and it really helps your mood because a lot of PAX lead up, like I was mentioning before, is work, and then go stand on your feet for 4 days. Like, there's a lot of energy. It takes a lot out of you. And the revitalization is seeing people enjoy your game. And while at PAX West, PAX West 2015 and 2016, while I saw people enjoy the game, there was no end in sight. So it was actually a super bummer. I would get super depressed. And by like the second day, I'm like, I fucking hate PAX. Like, I hate being here. This is terrible. So, I don't remember what year it was. I think it was 2016. Yeah, it was 2016. I know it was, whatever. What happened was, I was away from the booth. It was another one of those, God, I just want to go home PAX. And, somebody, I get back to the booth after I ate or whatever, and my sister's like, someone from Make-A-Wish Foundation was looking for you, and I'm like, and this, I assume you're familiar with Make-A-Wish. Yeah. Like Make-A-Wish is, and this kid, his wish was to go to PAX. And, his wish was to go to PAX, and he was there, and he was enjoying it, and he was going around and meeting developers, and he wanted to meet the Meat Boy guy, and I wasn't there. And so me and my sister ran around like, cause our booth was right next to Indie Mega Booth, which is a clusterfuck. Like, it is always crowded. We're running around looking for this kid, and like, I'm in Mega Booth, I'm asking everybody, I'm like, have you seen this person? I'm looking for this person. Like, couldn't find him. Couldn't find the mom. Couldn't find the kid. And I go back to my booth, and the kid's there with his mom, and I walk to the booth, and he recognizes me, and I fought back tears the entire time I was talking to this kid, and his mom was so nice, and she was so like, thank you, like, oh, this is really made his PAX, and like I'm joking with him, and I'm like I gave him like every piece of merch that we had, and I do think this was 2015. I gave him like every single piece of merch that we had, and it was and I'm like, hey, you need to go around and get as much stuff as you can, and he laughed, and he, you know, he was like thanking me, and he was like, it was so nice to meet you and all this stuff, and like, I don't remember what day of PAX that was, but like, after he left, you know, I broke down in tears because, you know, I'm a human being, and after that, I'm like, I don't care how rough PAX is for me, it's like special for other people, and even though it hurts my feet sometimes, it's definitely worth it.